Hi all, welcome to the A-Level Law Essay channel. In this episode, I'll be covering a past year papers question 6 from 9084/31 paper 3 Law of Contract October-November 2018. Please note that this video tutorial is a 3-part series. This being part 1, I will only be briefly reviewing the question and a marking scheme. If you wish to skip straight to part 2 content guide for this past year paper question, please click on the card above or the link in the description below this video. However, it is recommended that you stay for this past year paper question review to fully understand how to answer the question, as I will be emphasizing this video review on the marking scheme. Before we begin, please subscribe to my channel for more video guides on essay writing and many other interesting topics. With that said, let's get started with part 1 past year paper question review of video tutorial number 13. Question. The question reads, Elsa, Faith and Georgie are members of a dance band. They have just finished playing at a wedding when Elsa is approached by her uncle Harry, one of the guests, who asks if they would be prepared to play at his daughter's birthday party in August. The members of the band agree to play at the party. At the end of the birthday party in August, Elsa hands a bill for £450 to Harry. He expresses surprise and says he was not expecting to pay for the band. 3 months later, despite repeated requests, Harry has still not paid the bill. Advise Harry and the band of their respective rights and the obligations in this situation. 25 marks. Marking scheme. The following is the marking scheme provided by CAIE on how to answer the question and what is expected of the candidate to obtain the highest band mark for their effort. Point 1. Candidates might be expected to introduce the requirements of a valid contract. This is the basic requirements of any contract law essay, meaning that the introduction and basic explanation of contract and its working. Point 2. The importance of legal intent should be stressed to distinguish between various arrangements, some of which are legally binding and others which are not. What it's talking about here is that the emphasis of this essay should focus on the topic of intention to create legal relation, which is one of the basic requirements in the formation of a valid contract. Point 3. There are 2 possibilities here. That the agreement made to play at the birthday party is taken as a commercial agreement, or that it is considered to be merely a social agreement. Candidates should emphasize the need to distinguish because of presumptions regarding intent. Within the requirement of intention to create legal relation, these 2 possibilities, meaning commercial or social domestic agreements, must be highlighted, and as it says in the marking scheme, its distinction must be properly addressed and emphasized to show that the candidate knows how these 2 types of agreements work. Point 4. The presumptions in both contexts should be explained and explored in the context of previous case decisions, and candidates must consider the possibility that the presumption might be rebutted in the light of the circumstances of this case. Cases are always important, and it must be highlighted, emphasized, and illustrated where relevant and necessary. However, it should be noted that this is just a list of cases, and the candidate does not have to put all of them in the essay, or the completion time of writing the essay might be compromised. Therefore, it is good to highlight a few cases, especially contrasting cases, to give your argument within the essay more depth. This is why the marking scheme also says that candidates must consider the possibility that the presumption might be rebutted in the light of the circumstances of the case. Point 5. To succeed, the girls will probably need to prove a commercial agreement, but would the presumption of intent be rebutted? Even if deemed commercial, the issue of potential past consideration and exceptions might also be debated. An astute law student should always know that whatever question that he/she is attempting sometimes has more than one way of answering. This is why, even though, at first instance, The question might seem to cover only one topic, meaning intention to create legal relations. There might be some other topic or issue that it requires the student to address, here being the contractual requirement of consideration. And if it so happens that the student failed to mention this issue, he/she will definitely not be able to get a high band mark. Point 6. Informed debate followed by clear, compelling conclusions is expected. General, all-embracing, and ill-focused responses, or ones limited to factual recall, are to be awarded a maximum mark within mark band 3. As usual, the overall essay must be excellent. If the student wishes to obtain a high band mark for his or her essay, and like the marking scheme says, the essay must be all-embracing and compelling so the individual examiner can be convinced to give high band mark. This is the end of Part 1 Past Year Paper Question Review or video tutorial number 13. If you have any questions or opinion on the question and marking scheme, or if you have any past year paper question you would like me to review, please do comment below. Do check out Part 2 of this video tutorial, where I will go through with you the content guide for this question and how to answer it. I will put a link to it in the description below. If you find this video tutorial useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.